We are almost done getting the stuff out of the hallway. A lot of the stuff that's left is either my desk stuff, reward prize stuff, or it's seasonal holiday stuff that goes up there, which means I'd have to take all that down. Let's peruse the hallway. Prize stuff, books. And then all my books. And then there's swing, sensory seats, that's behind my desk, books that need labels, Halloween garbage, chairs, fridge, dirt, pillow, unicloth. Like, we are almost done getting our junk out of the hall, and then it's just the array of random junk around the room that's left. These were filled last year. I just can't quite remember what was in it, so we're gonna go grab the stuff for behind the desk. That goes on this wall. Okay, so it's been like an hour since we last talked. I was gonna sit you down and show you what I was taking out of these containers. So now they're empty except for this one right here, which has stuff for emotional ABCs, which I was really getting into around February and March, and then Corona happened. But it's a free service and I'm looking to explore it more this year. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can keep watching all my awesome content, and I will tell you all about it, I'm sure, when I get around to it. So normally I just have the 2 right there, but I bought another one like the week before the school shut down, basically because I had too many groups of students that I didn't have enough room, and I wanted more room for like tutoring stuff. So I bought another one, and it was in these containers. If you watch my video of packing up my classroom, I'm sure I talked about those as well. Whatever group of kids I have first, their stuff would go in there. Then maybe I'd have an LLI group and their stuff would be in there. Then maybe I have a math group and their stuff would be in there. And then maybe I have another LLI group and their books would be in there. It's not for the student materials, it's for like the teacher book and any of the books and papers that I myself print. So then the next morning, if I was slacking the next day, I can look over and be like, oh, I didn't print off math. Oh, I didn't print off the reading. I didn't print off Josie's spelling. So it just kind of helps me stay organized. I know a lot of people have like the drawers for the Monday, the Tuesday, the Wednesday, the Thursday. But I can't go by day because I just have way too many groups and curriculums and students coming in and out all day long. So this keeps me sane. So if that interests you, it's from Amazon. I can link them down below. They're super cheap. I started with one, then I got another, and then this year I got another. So my janitor so kindly drilled the holes for me, and now we're in business. We just have to hope that students come and I can put the work in there now. September 1st, will we still be in person? I don't know. As of right now, we're still doing school in person. Also, I brought some more stuff from the hallway. Just kind of shoved my pillows in these top ones because I'm not sure if we'll still be able to use them or not. So they're just hanging out there until we get told if we should take them home or not. In that case, I'll just put them in a garbage bag and throw them in my parents' basement for a while. And then we've got like games, Unifix cubes, the prize box, pattern blocks. That's the swing right there for this stand that hogs up my entire room. If you've ever wondered what this random metal thing is, it's a swing stand. District bought it for me, as well as the swing, and it is machine washable, so we should be okay. There's really not much left in the hallway. We're almost to the point of bringing in the picture books. Like, there's a little bit here, random stuff there, chairs that are gonna be in the way, and then holiday stuff. I'm gonna have to move that, and then books. So I'm gonna stand on a chair and get that stuff down so I can put the holiday stuff back up. Even though eventually I'll just take it back down and put a label on it. But I don't want a label today. I even have the vinyl for my garbage can that I was gonna vinyl today, but then I have to get the Cameo out, which is in this drawer, which I'm sure has a bunch of other random stuff shoved behind. So let's get this down and dealt with. I'm pretty much just dealing with the random stuff that I've shoved elsewhere, and now I have to put it back where it belongs, like rulers, sensory, marker, coins. Much better. I've talked about this before, but this brick wall is the original exterior wall of the school. They added on my way, and it leaks a little bit. So it's always like right on top of that bin that goes right there, and then it leaks down the smartboard, exactly right there. So it's annoying, but this is my 4th year here, and I'm just used to it. It doesn't matter how many times they retar the roof, it just doesn't work, so we just adapt. So I'm gonna pop that up there where it belongs. This is looking pretty good, except, I mean, it looks like a hot mess. But I ordered a bunch of these from our school supply catalog. We get $100 from the school to spend on whatever's in the catalog. So usually things like glue, scissors, erasers, pencils, but I had enough of those when I was ordering and I really wanted 9 of these clear tubs so each month could have one. So like this is all the February decorations and February art and all the April art and decorations and writing activities. So then next year when March rolls around, I can look in the tub and see what I did with certain grades of students. But the hard part is because I have these kids sometimes all the way from kindergarten to 5th grade is I can't repeat art projects, whereas like a normal 2nd grade teacher can do the same art project every year for 20 years in a row because the kids never repeat. Hopefully they don't repeat a grade. But I don't have that luxury. So the plan is to just stockpile a bunch of art examples and writing examples that go with that month. Thanksgiving always is in November, so Thanksgiving related things would be in November. But there's other holidays, special days that don't fall within a month all the time. So like, here's the 100th day of school in its own little baby container, and that is a sub tub. That doesn't apply to this video. So eventually, whenever that all arrives, I will vinyl the month on the container and then reorganize the containers, and of course I will vlog it for you. What else would I do with my life? Hopefully it comes early enough that it's before when all the teachers are here, because people just stop and talk to me all day long. Like the janitor kept walking in and talking with me and stuff. And yes, I'm a chatty person, and yes, we were 6 feet apart, but like, I cannot get as much stuff done when people keep stopping to talk with me because I just can't help myself. I just keep talking. Okay, y'all, so the exciting news is that we finally basically have everything out of the hallway, except for this rug. Oh, and my junk up there. And the picture books. So I'm thinking, I'll show you what's done so far, and then we'll put the picture books in here really quick so then I can say that all my junk is out of the hall and the stuff that's on top of that cabinet. And then we'll go home, probably get some McDonald's because I really want French fries and ice cream and I'm starving. And it's only like 4 o'clock. I had a really good lunch, but guess all this activities made me hungry. So I'll show you what's going on right now. Be warned, there's some piles. You know, this is not perfect. This is only day 2 of kind of our setup. So, math corner. As you can see, just all my junk has accumulated. Most of it's the stuff that goes on the desk or in the desk, along with this container is all desk stuff, but I just didn't feel like doing anything with it, so I left it here. So yeah, random clutter, including not 1 mouse, not 2 mouse, but 3. And I have a wireless mouse and keyboard, and because we closed school so suddenly, I didn't have time to plug in the one I usually have. There's actually another mouse in a cabinet in the speech room that is what I usually plug in over a Christmas holiday or summer break when I know that somebody else is going to be coming in here and checking out the computer situation. So I unplug my wireless keyboard and wireless mouse and plug back in the district issued ones. But apparently they must have plugged in that one and then lost it and plugged in another. I don't know. We got this situation. Glitter. I don't know where that is from. I haven't used glitter since March. This is a Forever Mandarin Orange stain from where the desk used to be. So yeah. Curriculum the kids use. Social emotional. Community supplies that I didn't really put away because I figured I'm going to put the rainbow drawers there. And I'm not going to be using glue stick, scissors, and nurse pass just out for any kid to grab. It's going to be in their own container, so it's just sitting here until I decide what to do with it. This has always been a goal of mine to deal with and go through. I just haven't. As you can see, some of the stuff is like really old. I've thought about doing a video on what not to buy your first year, and like this particular binder is from a TPT seller. I bought it like thinking great things would happen, and I just never used it. Reading Land looks good because that's where I've been today, and I don't want to clutter it up. This looks nice. Need labels. This has to go in that cabinet, but I'm terrified to open it. This looks nice, except for this would go in the students' room. These would go in the individual students' desks, and then this stays here. I don't know if we're going to be able to use this or not. Like, technically it's machine washable, but also germs, COVID. This is also machine washable and is a lot easier to wash than like PVC pipes because all this is like Velcroed together. I'm planning on making labels for these this year. I got these last year and then just never made labels because I got busy. And then there's this little land which looks very nice. All sorts of fun indoor games, activities, and then that's like my Velcro stuff, prize area. Technically, the pattern blocks and Unifix cubes are math, but they also use them for play and STEM sort of things. So I left them here. A little sensory box of stuff. And then we've got Bookland with a little bit of these wobble chairs. Look like they're in a little cult in the swing circle. So yeah, books, 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 books. Weighted blanket, which usually goes in that basket in that corner. Also, we'll make labels for that. But I'll probably make labels for that at the same time that I make labels for those containers when the other ones come in. Because even though I already have the file for recycle and trash and then the picture I want to use like already made, it's just a lot of work to get the cameo out, but I know there's a bunch of junk in front. Now that cabinet needs an intervention. If we have time this summer, we will do that. I think we're really ahead this year compared to last year. Last year, this came the day of Meet the Teacher. Let's have lunch and then I'll be back to making messes and cleaning up my piles. So most of this is going in here. It's not yet pressed against the wall, but it will be. So even on Meet the Teacher Day, like my room was a hot mess and I'm happy that people don't come into my room. I go and meet them in their classrooms or just in the hallway and talk to them. Nobody actually comes in my room, which is good because it was a train wreck. Okay, I'm gonna set you down and time lapse you and you can watch me put the books in the room and then we will go. Okay, so apparently that cut off. So who knows how much of that you actually saw. So here are the picture books. And then up there I do like the seasonal ones that we don't often use because that's quite tall for the kids. Right here the Magic Treehouse books go. And then there's a couple down here that the labels have fallen off of, so we'll have to make new ones. We did it! All the books are in. So next time I'm gonna take all the chapter books out of the totes, put them in my library. I'll explain to you guys how I organize the chapter books. I organize by author's last name alphabetical, but I use a TPT product that makes life so much easier to do that. I will probably show you how I label them because I have some that need labels and hopefully the printer works by then because I have a bunch of R ones that need labels, but the printer here hasn't been working. So hopefully it works. Then I can print some new labels for some of them. And then I will also plan on showing you guys this super duper cool trick on how to get sticky parts of labels off of them. So say you go to Goodwill and you get a book and that $1.57 sticker is stuck on it. There's a really cool way and easy way that you can get those stickers off and it doesn't damage the book at all. So I'll plan on showing you guys that in the next video as well. So thank you guys so much for watching this and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Woo, we did it! All our stuff is in the classroom.